Yo, what's going on? So I wanted to ponder the idea of why ranked felt so terrible, especially at the end of the season right now. It just feels completely awful. I get a lot of comments in chat asking why the games are so miserable, or whenever I play in like One Above All or Celestial, I see players come in and they'll be like, oh, well, at least it's good to see he's struggling or he's having the same problems that I'm going through. So with all those comments being said, I wanted to make a video on my reasoning and my understanding towards why the end of the season feels so miserable, and I wanted to let you guys know that you're not alone. This feels terrible for pro players. This feels terrible for me. The majority of the One Above All players I've talked to, it just feels terrible overall. This is not a new thing. This is a reoccurring theme that I've seen from when I played League of Legends as well. I was challenger in League for about 6 years, and every single season it was the exact same thing. I even had an old friend of mine come into my chat and he was like, bro, the fact that you even just described League of Legends in the same way, it just brought me back to how bad it was. And I was like, dude, I know it. Like, this end of the season stuff is no joke. It's really miserable. A lot of players are just grinding, they're rushing, they're doing whatever they can to get their desired rank, and with that comes human emotion, with that comes inconsistent players, with that comes people who are staying up to grind, who aren't playing at the top or the best that they normally would be playing at because they're just trying to rush a rank in. So yeah, that intro basically laid out everything. So now let's actually go into the real reasons on why I feel like ranked is just so terrible. So right off the bat, this goes for any rank. I thought about it for a while and I was like, oh, well, it's maybe only a One Above All thing. But no, you can get rewards for any rank. So the first one that I have on the list are people that want to account sit. They want to let their rank sit because they want rewards. This is a pretty common reason, to be honest, especially across the entire field. You have players that get to gold. They just want to sit there and get the rewards. You have players who get to a certain rank on the ladder that wanted to sit there and get the rewards, whether it be Eternity or One Above All or Grandmaster or whatever. People just have their desired rank they want to get to, then they just end up sitting there because that's all they want to do. They want to get there and just sit there. So with that comes people smurfing then. You have a lot of players who do want to play the game still. They want to play ranked because quick play feels pretty miserable, but they don't want to play on their main account because they're either too scared, they don't want to lose their rank, they don't enjoy the games because end of the season sucks. Whatever it may be, these players don't want to play on their main account and they still want to play the game. So you're going to be seeing a massive influx of players who are just practicing new characters. These players might not be playing their best, right? They're practicing a new character they don't always usually play. They're bringing it into ranked and into your games. So for some reason, they might just be dying 12 to 15 times because they're just practicing. They don't give a the account. They already have a high elo account. They just want to perfect their character and get better at them, but not 1v9 these games. So you're kind of just left in the dust then to hopefully 1v9, but you have somebody who's putting in minimal effort and doesn't really care. This right here is a very, very common one in my opinion. You'll see a lot of players who get to like Grandmaster or Celestial who just stop and they don't go the extra mile to try to get to Eternity or One Above All because the games just kind of become a whole different breed, a whole different element. At One Above All, you're not playing the exact same games and the exact same tricks you use to get to, I don't know, maybe Celestial 1. They just stop working and you have to start playing way more consistently, way more concisely, and just thinking about each and everyone's abilities in the game. And if you're kind of just playing for the one-man army show, the 1v9 show, really can't do that in Celestial anymore. A lot of players just play so defensively that even if you try to make a play on them, the better play inevitably is always going to be just play defensively because you get more help. You have more teammates that are there versus you just going in solo. You have to make the biggest play, look for the biggest angles. That strategy doesn't always work out. So yeah, with that comes just a lot of players who get stuck. They don't want to progress and they just start smurfing. That especially shows up towards the end of the season because you have the account sitters and you have the smurfs. Next up in line comes the boosters and the edators then too. You have a lot of players who are just kind of out there boosting. They're trying to make a quick buck. Hey bro, they want the huzz. You know, you never know. People want the huzz. Can go both ways. You have just edators in general. People that just want to play with their friends. People that want to just have fun, people that want it as a boost. You have a lot of different reasons for why there's going to be more players that are in your games for no reason, that don't belong there, whether they're too high up on the ladder for no reason or too low on the ladder for no reason. They just shouldn't be in your games, period. They should be somewhere else. Don't care who they are, don't care where they are. I just know they don't belong in the rank that they're in. So past that big cringe, because I feel like those reasons are very annoying to lay out, but it's just the truth. There's a lot of smurfs. There's a lot of players who want to practice. There's a lot of players who don't like the end of the season grind. In my opinion, I don't really mind that because you did your job and you got to the end of the season. So honestly, as long as you got to your desired rank and you're still pushing yourself to go forward. So let's say you got GM and next season you're going to push for Celestial, but right now you just want to chill I mean, hey, you got your goal, you did what you did. And with that, in my opinion, it's more respectable to get to your desired rank and stop playing because you just feel like you want your rank, you got it there, and you're gonna push for a better rank next season. At least you got your goal out of the way before you had to cram it into a 10-day session of just a cesspool of games. The next big reason here are people just slacking. A lot of players, they didn't grind, they just ended up sitting there. They didn't push for their goals until the end of the season, and now they're just trying to cram. That brings such a high level of human emotion. It's almost indescribable. It's fear, it's greed, it's anger, lust, it's love. It's almost every single human emotion in the entire book that you're going through constantly over and over and over and over and over again. And it's just a cycle that will just terrorize your brain. And you know what comes next after that? Season 2. Season 2 begins right afterwards. And do you know why these players, they don't spend any time during the season and they always grind it at the end? Is because they put themselves through mental warfare in the last 10 games and they have PTSD from playing the game. It's like, bro, no wonder you don't want to play the game when the next season starts. You just put yourself through jungle warfare for no reason, dog. Like, these games are going to be terrible. Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you rushing your goddamn goal 10 days left in the season? That's just miserable for everybody involved. For you, for your teammates, nobody gets the benefit of the doubt at all. It's just, why are you doing that to yourself? You can't just say, oh, I want this rank, and I'm gonna push for it here because I know I can, and I've gotten it before. Just give yourself time. That's all you guys need. These type of games, they just require time. And if you ever go into it thinking about it as, oh, well, all I need is 2 more wins, and I'm good. Or, oh, all I need is 50 more points, and I'm good. You are already setting yourself up for failure, man. Like, those losses are gonna hit so much worse than any other loss at all because you just want those extra points. It's like a gambler losing their money and then just saying, but if you think about it, all I need to do is hit 2 more wins, and I'm back to being even. It's like, no, dude, well, just stop. If you're thinking about it like that, then you're not even trying to win. You're just trying to gamble at this point. So don't be that guy. Don't slack. Just grind, brah. Grind. Give yourself time. You have time. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to ramble off some ideas on why I feel like the season is just miserable. That last point especially, I really just wanted to try to bat into your guys' brains that just don't cram your rewards in. Don't rush. You have time. And trust me, these games are so miserable, they make a player want to quit the game. Like, genuinely. During season 0, I got to 1 above all, got to eternity, and I just stopped there. I didn't put forth any grind at all, so towards the end of the season, I had not enough points to maintain 1 above all, and I started grinding, and I lost all of my points. And I thought I was horrible, thought I was terrible, thought I was the worst player in the entire server. It was awful. It was just another set of games that just felt so miserable, and it made me just rethink my entire Thor identity. Then the next season started. It was fine. We just grinded, we got up and grinded, and we ended up getting 1 above all. And then when the points went higher, we grinded, and we ended up getting 1 above all again, and we maintained it. And the points got higher, and we just maintained it. And the points got higher, and we just maintained it. And the games felt good. They felt normal. The only horrible days were the weekends, and you could kind of dictate how bad the games were going to be. The games felt fine. They felt good. It's not about the games themselves. It's about how you feel during the games. It's about you just not having to worry about that extra element in the air, that extra trash in your brain. The season's ending, bro. It's ending soon. What are you gonna do about it? Like, why is that even there in your brain? Because you're slacking. So I hope this helps. I hope none of you guys quit the game because of how bad it feels, because of how miserable it is. Just know it'll get better. Emma Frost will be worth it. And season 2.5, boys, I cannot wait for Ultron. It's not even funny how happy and ready I am to show this freaking character off. Like, I haven't seen anything about him. I just know that he's coming, and if I get to show him off to you guys as early as possible, I will love that. Stay tuned for Friday. I'm gonna be doing a 24-hour stream to start out season 2. We're gonna be running down some games, inting it, and hopefully getting to high in the leaderboard. No work on Friday. Stay tuned. Be there or be square. Hope you guys enjoy this talking style of videos, and hopefully I can make your dinner, your lunch, your breakfast, whatever you're doing right now, your walk, a little bit better. Peace, peace, peace. Good luck on the grind. Don't tilt too hard. You guys got this for real, for real. Peace.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than